Hello, my name is Sammy Zarka, and I'm the Associate Architect on the Curatorial Team for the الدرعية Contemporary Art Biennale 2026. In this Biennale's theme, in interludes and transitions, في الحلي والترحال, we're dealing with a sort of a procession of artworks, of materials, of sonic elements, of different spaces that these artworks create with each other or create also individually. So the conversation of materials, forms, and the feeling throughout the space is a conversation that continued happening from the beginning throughout the development of the artworks towards the end. So what materials do the artwork present? And what is the proper material to also deal with the context being jacks, being the warehouses of the Biennale. Being in Dar'iyya, the site itself does present a very strong material and in how it's communicated and how it dominates the landscape. So what we dealt with is bringing elements that foster this conversation and also shape these spaces in order to mediate, let's say, this conversation. So seeing this delicate conversation of what happens between scenography and architecture, and then with the artworks and what is the dialogue that they're bringing to the visitor and among each other. The visitor will find themselves moving between galleries that have different ways of dealing with sound, sometimes drawn and led to go to a specific place, to come closer to a screen, to realize that there's something behind a partition, or find themselves amid a conversation and try to understand who's saying what, and then making sense of this collective chant. So wanting the visitor to feel this transition, feel this stillness, feel this movement is what informed the decisions for the scenography. So our hope for the visitor that is experiencing the Biennale is to perceive these connections. It is to connect these different dots and take part in these conversations throughout the Biennale. And then we're extremely curious to see what are the questions that arise and how do they live beyond the Biennale.